We honor lives and celebrate memories. Find out all about our services we provide by clicking on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back into WTIM, your information station. Time for our second segment of this WTIM morning show. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. We're streaming live on Facebook at Taylorville Daily News and on YouTube at WTIM TV. We're joined by Matt Hart, the Executive Director of the Christian County Economic Development Corporation. Mr. Matt Hart, how are you?
Tim, I am great. It is so great to be with you this morning. God goodness, we just finished up a great week. We were just talking about the weather at the county fair last week. Shelbyville's fair is going on. It's just a beautiful time to be in Central Illinois right now.
It really is, and in Christian County, that beautiful Christian County Ag Fair, just the best that this county has to offer out there with agriculture, with small business, the community itself. It was a perfect.
And that alone is economic development,
yes.
And that's we it's a good segment way to kick this thing off. But when people drive into the fairgrounds in Taylorville and Christian County, and they go out to eat before the concert, or they come into town, they're buying gas. It's all of this is economic development. And so to the icing on the cake is just having that great weather with it this week. We're very fortunate to be here in Christian County.
Absolutely. That event of the Christian County Ag Fair, it feels like a perfect culmination of everything that we talk about, what communities could be when travelers come into towns and they experience their eateries and their businesses, and then they enjoy what they have to offer. It just seems like it really showed what it can do. Did Christian County handle it once again for the 100th year this year?
Absolutely. And it was just it's just fantastic. And what a great way to celebrate, not only our county, but the name, has included now the ag. It's the ag fair, because that's what this fair was built around, which is what so much of our county is built around is agriculture. Because the economy goes up, the economy goes down. But one thing I've noticed in my entire life is that people always eat. We've got to feed our humans, but we also have to feed the animals that feed our humans. And now there's a lot of other things we're doing with our agriculture, and feedstocks. The corn and soybeans are being used for more than just food for humans or for animals. But it's an exciting time in Christian County. It really has an impact all over the world with what we do with our agriculture here. Not to mention, and of course, don't forget, we build the storage systems for, the grain here. We sell, many of the tractors that it takes to produce all this agriculture here. Christian County's got just a really rich background in ag and ag business and ag economics. And it's all right here in Christian County.
And it reminds me of our favorite line here on this in this studio from our local farm broadcaster: if you eat, you too are involved in agriculture.
Absolutely.
You said it perfectly right there. We're sitting down with Matt Hart, the Executive Director of the great Christian County Economic Development Corporation. Let's talk about it. You got some big announcements for us today.
We do. We've got some big announcements. Let's kick off with our website. And we've teased this the last few times that I've been in with you and your listeners, but we finally have the new website up. And so I want to encourage everybody to go to ChristianCountyEDC.com. That's Christian County EDC for Economic Development Corp. ChristianCountyEDC.com is our new website. It looks like we advanced about 20 years. Our old website was very, very old. Didn't have even any pictures on it. And of course, the new website's got video on it. It's got pictures on it. But it is a, when people are looking to grow their existing business, maybe they're already here, or they're looking to move their business here, the first place they turn to is they either pull out their phone, or they get on their laptop or their desktop computer, and they're getting on the internet, and they're gonna search, right? Or someone tells them, hey, I think you should move your business to Christian County. Eventually, they're going to go on a website, and you've got to have that website as your anchor for economic development. And so that's one of the things we've been working on for close to a year now. We finally have gotten that new website live. It includes a lot of pictures, a lot of video from Taylorville and from Pana, other parts of Christian County. But it is a clearinghouse. One of the biggest things, it's a clearinghouse for business incentives, because as we've talked before, in 2024, when businesses are looking to build, they're looking to expand, they're looking to do improvements, they're also asking, what are the business incentives out there? Is this property in a TIF district? Is there an enterprise zone? Is there business development district incentives? And so this new website, ChristianCountyEDC.com, is a countywide clearinghouse. We've got the TIF maps for every single tax increment financing district, TIF district in the county. We've got Taylorville's TIF on there. We've got Pena's TIF on there. We've got Assumption's TIF on there. Stonington has a TIF. A lot of people don't know that Stonington has a TIF. So not only can you learn that these exist, but we've got the map out there, and we've got the links of how to get a hold of someone to find out information about utilizing enterprise zone benefits, TIF district benefits, business development district benefits for any community in the county. And so it is a countywide clearinghouse. And then also, Tim, websites also really need to focus on today quality of life. Quality of life is a big deal. You and I were just talking before we got on the air about how important it is when we're trying to attract great workforce. We want to attract the best workers in the world. And you've got to show them that we've got parks, that we've got lakes, that we've got golf courses, that we've got local coffee shops, restaurants. And so that's one of the other big reasons we wanted to revamp our website, is really highlight that quality of life that we have here in Christian County. And then last but not least, the big thing with our new website is featured properties, because the number one thing people are looking for when they're moving a business is they need a building, they need a structure. And we can talk more about one of the new projects going on here, but it all started because they found a structure. They found the building that they needed. 85% of the time when a business is looking to move their business or for a new location, they want an existing building. Our website is going to be, again, a clearinghouse for the entire county, and we've just got a few properties on there now. But if anybody in the county has anything for sale, whether it's green space, which is open farmland basically, or open green land, or you got an existing building, or you've got a building that maybe hasn't been used in a while, but if it's commercial or industrial, and if it's in Christian County, all we need is a picture of it and basically a description, a one-page description. We can put that on our website because we know that's where people are going to look when they're thinking, okay, maybe I want to move my business to Central Illinois, but I don't know if I want to be in Decatur. I don't know if I want to be in Springfield. Maybe I want to be in a smaller town where there's a better workforce. We've got to have those available on the website because that's where people are going. They're going to look on our website. We're very proud of the new website we've got. I do want to thank, by the way, Adam Vokes, Kirby Kazner, and Pena, and our team we've all been working behind the scenes on this. But we're pretty proud of the new website and encourage everyone to go out there. Or if you know someone who's interested in business, all you have to do now is tell them, go to our website, ChristianCountyEDC.com.
Amazing. This is just what was needed for the CCEDC here. Head to ChristianCountyEDC.com to experience this new website. It feels like this is going to bring the progress to the CCEDC that was needed and to the county itself. Like you said, growing businesses or businesses that want to move here, this is where they would want to go. One-stop shop, everything you need. There's just so many different pieces of information.
Right.
I haven't visited the website yet, but I'm sure you guys have that strategically all planned out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it ties into with our social media. We've got a Facebook page out there. And of course, we encourage everybody to follow us on our Facebook page. Just go onto Facebook and search for Christian County Economic Development Corp. You'll see our red, white, and blue, picture of the county and our name there. But we've now got that tied in on a live feed to our website. So as we're doing news updates, and we just did one this morning because we got a big project going on in Edinburgh, 30,000 square foot facility going in there. But number one, we want to promote that for the existing businesses. But number two, we want to let everybody else know what is going on in the county. And there's a little bit of a buzz going on in the county right now. We got some big projects going on.
It's really great. And I love the partnership of your website and the social medias. It's exactly what needs to be happening there, bridging that gap. You alluded to a current project that it's kind of falling into that current building with B&R Marine. Is that correct?
Yeah. So down at Pena, B&R Marine is doing many things. They moved, kind of coordinate or consolidate a lot of their facilities, but once they got down there, realized they still needed more space, and so they've done another addition down there, which I believe they're finishing up. But again, and they've been able to utilize some of our economic incentives that helps them keep them here in the county and allows them to take advantage of things the state has in place to where you can build more building for your dollar, basically. And so that's a new exciting thing going on down there in Pena. When they moved part of their operation from Taylorville down to Pena, that opened up an existing building in Taylorville. Well, another business now has come in, and they're now taking over that building. And that's E.L. Pruitt, which is a manufacturing company and air conditioning, heating and air conditioning business. They are putting in a new pipe fabrication facility there in Taylor, and they've been doing it. I know people have asked me. There's a lot of work going on there, and they've kind of coordinated with B&R Marine, who's vacating that. But the work has been going on, and they're going to be operating and fabricating pipe out of this facility. But those are good jobs. It's utilizing our businesses that are here in Taylorville. And then along those lines, we've also got many other things going on in Taylorville. Sloan's has a new facility going on in Edinburgh, a 30,000 square foot facility that's going to be brand new. But we're getting a twofer on this one, Tim, because they're going to have a new building. But that means they're also going to have their previous building. And right now, one of our biggest struggles is people are coming here and they're asking, do you have this building? And we have to make sure you don't have too much empty available space, but you need to have some empty available space. And that's one of our struggles right now is we're out there trying to find who has, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 square feet of available space for these manufacturers who want to come in. And they want to move very quickly. They want to find the property. They want to close on it. They want to be operational, not in years, not in months, but in weeks. And so we've got to have that arsenal of properties available. And so that's a really exciting thing. And plus, Sloan's is on Route 29. There's 12,000 vehicles a day that are seeing this economic development right as you come into Christian County from Springfield. That's going on right here in the county.
Right. You're speaking on these existing growing businesses staying in Christian County. Talk to me about that one incoming business that we're seeing some movement out by Steak and Shake. You've been getting some questions about that?
Yeah, a lot of people are asking what's going on out next to Steak and Shake. See a lot of dirt moving. I saw the engineers out there again this morning. But yeah, Starbucks. So we got a new Starbucks coming in. So you'll have your Steak and Shake, and then you got Starbucks right next to that. But yeah, we knew this was coming. We knew it was coming. We thought it was coming in the fall, so we're actually excited they've started the moving dirt here in the spring. But yeah, that'll bring another national brand here, a second Starbucks in Taylorville. But again, if you live in Taylorville, work in Springfield, or you're just on your way to Springfield, you need to grab. I'm not a big Starbucks guy myself. I'm just a black coffee guy, but I'll still get a Starbucks when I need it. But I know a lot of people like those different. It seems like there's like 100,000 different ways to order your coffee, right, Tim? But you can get it, there at Starbucks or any of our other great coffee facilities as well.
Yeah, Starbucks enjoyers have no problem at that ordering at that window with their exact lineup of words. That I can go with.
It's a different language to me, but for you all that get your Starbucks, you got a Starbucks coming in Taylorville, and we're excited about that.
Many people are going to enjoy that Starbucks out there. We're speaking right now with Matt Hart, the executive director of the Christian County Economic Development Corporation. The CCEDC has a brand new website out there. It's christiancountyedc.com. It's a whole haul there, totally futurized and brought us right into the 21st century there. But with Matt Hart, we're going to have much more to talk about, and a new team member to the CCEDC that's looking to bring their progression just even further. This has been the WTIM Morning Show right here on WTIM, your information station. We'll be right back.
Your information station, WTIM.
Proven banking solutions are a must for today's business owner. Hi, I'm Nick Epley with People's Bank and Trust. If your company needs products like online bill pay, remote deposit, and payroll direct deposit, or better checking and savings account options, then we need to talk. I can customize our business banking and lending plans to fit your company's needs. Call 888-PBT-1954 or visit bankpbt.com today. We want to be your business banking partner. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Did you know that potential homebuyers put in higher bids on houses with new floors? Whether you are looking to sell your house or not, new floors add value to your home and greatly help the appearance. Hi, I'm Blake Richardson at Nykus Floor Covering in Taylorville. We have a large selection of flooring and tile to choose from, friendly staff, and expert installers to get you through the process as smoothly as it can get. We love our community and thank you for your support of our small business. Stop by Nykus Floor Covering in the Marsango Plaza in Taylorville. We would love to see you.
If Jansen's Heating and Air gave your furnace one of those fancy genetic tests, what would be the results?
62% old,
33% inefficient,
and 5% noisy.
You know, uncovering your heating and air's past can greatly impact your future comfort.
So now's the time to rejuvenate your senior system with Jansen's Heating and Air.
Our talented techs alter your comfort system's genetic code to slow the aging process and stretch the life of your heating and air.
It's like twisting a spigot on the fountain of youth.
We know how to calibrate, combobulate, and reconfigure all the necessary parts to ensure that your furnace outlives its ancient ancestors.
Increase the efficiency, safety, and reliability of your elderly AC and old-fashioned furnace.
If your comfort's lineage is in danger of extinction, let Jansen's upgrade your DNA.
DNA?
Doesn't that stand for darn nice air?
No. No, it doesn't.
No. Anyway, call Jansen's Heating and Air, 562-5201.
JansensHeating.com.
This is Dwayne Wheeler, the police chief of the city of Taylorville. As a law enforcement officer, I've seen the impact that depression and suicide have on many people. Many times, those contemplating suicide endure considerable suffering and distress, but there is help. If you feel depressed or lonely, there are many resources to help you. You can call a trusted relative, friend, or minister, or call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That is 1-800-273-TALK. All of us are here to help you. Thank you.
Computer Techniques, also known as CTI, is bringing fiber internet to local homes and businesses. For lag-free internet with speeds up to 1 gig, find out more by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Cousin Bill here from Illinois Paving. Hey, Christian County and surrounding area. Let us do your paving job, whether large or small this year. Find out how we can do your paving project by clicking on the icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back into the WTIM Morning Show. This segment with Matt Hart, the Executive Director of the Christian County Economic Development Corporation. Thanks so much to the live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. In that first half, we talked about the new CCEDC website, ChristianCountyEDC.com. Head there for every piece of information you would need about growing or expanding or coming into Christian County with your business. Let's talk a little bit about this new team member with the Christian County Economic Development Corporation. Who is it? What is their title?
Sure. So this is, we haven't announced this to anybody yet, Tim. So I'm doing it on your morning show here on WTIM. But we're really excited about the progress we've made at Christian County Economic Development Corporation. As we've been talking about, we've got a new website. We're very excited about ChristianCountyEDC.com. But we've got to continue to expand what we're doing at Christian County Economic Development Corp. We've got to continue to promote our county. And so we've got a new communications director that we have brought on board. We're very excited about that. The board's approved that. And as of a few weeks ago, we've got a new person on board as our director of communications. It's someone that I think a lot of people probably know here in Christian County. But Avery Bourne is our new director of communications. And so folks are going to be hearing more from Avery Bourne, and they're going to see a newsletter coming out for the Christian County Economic Development Corporation, which, by the way, if anybody wants access to that newsletter is going to go out to anybody. All you got to do is just ask us or go on our website and send me an email. We'll get you added to the distribution list. But yeah, we need resources in 2024 to do what economic development organizations do. And so Christian County EDC is doing some great things behind the scenes. We're doing a lot of work behind the scenes, but it's also part of our job is to communicate those pieces to the public of what we're doing, and having things like a newsletter, being able to issue press releases. And so Avery Bourne is lives here in Christian County and is from Christian County and very in tune with what's going on here. So does some communications work, and we're very happy to have her on our team now at CCEDC as our director of communications.
Absolutely. Really great to hear Avery Bourne joining the team over at CCEDC, new director of communications. And just for all the reasons you just said right there, people need to know about all the really great things happening, and of course, why they're happening, how they're happening. Yeah. And Avery Bourne, definitely a good person for this spot right here. Can you tell us a little bit about Avery? Yeah.
So I think a lot of people might remember her. She actually served in the legislature, served 8 years in the Illinois state legislature. But she's, it's got a young family. He's got, 2 little kids here in Christian County, but just very in tune with what's going on here. Has a background in communications, does communications for a lot of other organizations as well. And one of the first things I think people are going to see is our newsletter. We've not had a newsletter coming out. Our first newsletter is going to come out July 31st. So again, if you're a business owner, whether you're part of CCEDC yet or not, you want to get that newsletter, just shoot us an email, edcchristiancounty@gmail.com, or go on our website and reach out to us. We'll get you on that distribution list because we want to let everybody know about all the great things going on in Christian County.
We're so happy to hear it. And Mr. Matt Hart, thank you for announcing that on this WTIM morning show. We're happy to hear about Avery Bourne.
Yeah, we're really excited. Again, there's so many things going on in the county, and we got to let everybody know about all those great things.
Absolutely. Mr. Matt Hart, we are totally out of time here, but any last words for the people out there?
No, just again, thanks to everybody for being part of the fair last week. And if anybody does have questions or wants to move their business to Christian County or expand their business in Christian County, reach out to us anytime and check out our new website.
Absolutely. Check out that new website, ChristianCountyEDC.com. I'm going to be heading there after this just to see what it all looks like. I'm excited to see it. And Mr. Matt Hart, thank you so much for being here with me today.
My pleasure.
That was Matt Hart, Executive Director of the Christian County Economic Development Corporation. You've been listening to the WTIM Morning Show.
Lawyers at a rally where a 20-year-old gunman attempted to assassinate former President Donald Trump. Kimberly Cheadle's first appearance before lawmakers comes as calls mount for her to resign. Voters nationwide reacted with relief and hope to news that President Biden would drop his reelection.